Welcome back! In the last lesson, we started to really spruce up our queries by using the where section and only returning the data we really wanted by adding conditional statements in the where section. In the previous lesson, we learned how to use the equal to and not equal to operators in the conditions. Today, we are going to learn some fancy new operators that you can add to your conditions in the where section. After today's lesson, you will know how to use the less than and less than or equal to operator in the where section. You will also know how to use the greater than or equal to operator in the where section. Remember those signs from math class? These are the less than or equal to, the greater than, and the greater than or equal to operators we will be using in our where clause. So let's look at how you might use one of these operators to write a helpful query. Cinderella mentioned that she has thrown a lot of great parties and some not so great parties. She thought it would be helpful to get a list of parties that she had given really high scores to see if anything stood out to her that she could make sure to add to future parties. She was wondering if we could get her a list of parties that she had given a score of 8 or above to. Here we have the parties table. So we want to pull back all party IDs that Cinderella gave a score of 8 or above to. If you recall, C-score stands for the Cinderella score, and this is a score on a scale of 1 to 10 that Cinderella gives to each party based on how she felt it went. So this is the column that we will use in our where clause. Our query would look something like this. Select party ID from parties where C-score is greater than or equal to 8. Note, because C-score is a column that has been set up as a number, we do not need to put the single quotes around the 8. The results may look something like this. A list of party IDs that all have a C-score of 8 or greater. Now what if we wanted to use the greater than sign instead of the greater than or equal to sign to identify parties that had a score of 8 and above? Spend a moment to write a query using the greater than operator to obtain a score of 8 and above. Feel free to pause if you need more time. Did your query look like this? This time we are using the greater than symbol, and so since we want C-scores that are 8, 9, or 10, we want C-scores that are greater than 7. The result set would be exactly the same. Now let's try out the less than or equal to signs. Say Cinderella wanted a list of party scores less than 4 to see if she could identify any commonalities that led to the low scores. Spend a moment and write down the query. Feel free to pause if you need more time. Does your query look like mine? I used the less than operator and said bring back party IDs with a C-score less than 4. But you could also use the less than or equal to operator and say bring back party IDs with a C-score less than or equal to 3. Either way you did it, your result set would bring back party IDs with a C-score of 3, 2, or 1. One more example and then you're off to the races. Cinderella wants to throw a party for her single and ready to mingle subjects. She considers herself quite the matchmaker and is hoping to throw a party where true love connections can be made. She wants our help to create a report for her guest list so Charlie the calligrapher can begin those fabulous invites. Because this is more of an adult theme party, Cinderella only wants subjects that are over the age of 18. So she wants a report that shows subject first name, last name, and address of a subject that's 18 and over. So let's take a look at the subject table to start seeing how we could go about writing this query. So bringing back first name, last name, and address from the subjects table will be pretty easy. But if you look at the subjects table, you'll see that there is no age field. So getting back guests that are 18 and over is a little tricky. Your first thought may be, what the heck, Kathy? But then your next thought may be, well, That age field would sure need to be updated a lot. Every time a subject has a birthday, Manny or Penny would have to code something to get that age updated. So maybe there's a different field we could use. Can you think of another column we could use related to age that stays fixed? What about date of birth, or DOB for short? So Cinderella knows the date of her party and only wants subjects that are going to be 18 on the party date or older. Say the party date was going to be 1/1/2018. We would want a query that would send invitations to subjects that would be 18 or over on the date of the party. So what date would they need to be born on or before to be 18 on the date of the party? Take a moment to see if you can answer that question. Feel free to pause if you need more time. Got your answer? Subjects born on 1/1/2000 or before would be 18 or older on the party date. So your query could look something like this. Select first name, last name, subject name from subjects where DOB is less than or equal to 1/1/2000. Because DOB is stored as a data type, we need to put quotes around the date. And your result set would look something like this, bringing back subjects that are 18 or over on the party date. Could you write this query with the less than operator instead of the less than or equal to operator? Spend some time and give it a try if you want. If not, we can continue on. So now we saw how to use the less than or equal to, greater than or equal to operators. It's time for an activity to practice this new skill. And then on to the next lesson where we will be adding more than one condition into our where section at a time.